Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, it's Williams. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Same tailback, another carry. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Seminoles. No chance to catch him. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Fires it to the wideout. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. And the Seminoles will have to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You've got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to ground for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter.
14, Alabama, 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the runner takes off to his right and tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Bringing pressure. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Knowles lining up here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Knowles hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside this 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. Ball handed off. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That's caught. It's Young.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Knowles. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's back to throw again on second down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Heading left after the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Bama. That puts them on top in the second half. Well, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Back's got it again. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Trying to get the ball to the perimeter on the jet sweep.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at
all. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's going to hand this off. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, can you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
This ball will be spotted right about the 45. The Florida State offense on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. Here's a throw underneath to the back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Seminoles will look to convert here on fourth down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 28, Florida State 24.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
The Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And the Noles are looking to keep this drive going. Trying to run, it's Williams. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Seminoles are in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Young. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the sophomore making an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense really clicking here. The shotgun running play call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Caught quickly. And he gets there, runs it into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Using his legs, it's Williams. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds, not much of a gain there.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen. Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, The quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Running play called on third and short. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? You give it to the big fullback here. They finally corral him at the 1. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds
Touchdown, Florida State. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Good tough running here by the back to give this offense the lead late in the game. You're up by 1. It's a no-brainer. You got to go for 2 to make this a 3-point game.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Snags the quick throw. He stopped short. The defense makes a play, and now in the fourth quarter, it's still a 1-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with. Do they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Refusing to be brought down. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.